Hey guys, this is chess coach Andrew Rankin back for game number 6. So let's jump right in. Last game I just posted on YouTube was a Caro-Kann advanced variation. We had some nice tactics in the center. White center fell apart, dropped a piece, and then resigned. It was a good game. So far we haven't fought a single player who's played 1d4. It's been all e4. What do you know? Chess Network is streaming. He's 2768. Good for him. He's awesome. Here's the game. Not sure if it will still. Oh, he's 2650 rapid. So we're trying to hit 2400 rapid. So 200 points behind. And his, let's see, his classical rating is like 2300 over the board. Yeah, so we should be able to hit 2000 over the board. All right, we get to play as white this time. Let's wish our opponent good luck, have fun. Drop our pawn on d4 and get to going. I think this will be our third game in the 1600s, which is perfect. Knight f6, an Indian game. Will he play g6, e6, c6, b6, d6, c5, a Benoni. This will be a good game. Much different from the rest of our games. Benonis are always fun. I'll show you guys the setup that I like to play. My opponent asks where I'm from. I am from the US. You? Oh, we have a Benko Gambit here. Alright. Hopefully I can demonstrate a good way to play against the Benko. The Benko's tough. Tough thing to play against, so... our opponent's from Japan. That's awesome. Plays 2600 games, so a lot of rapid games played. 1689, so very locked in here. I'm surprised he hasn't just busted out the move a6. He says my username has Japanese in it. I told him it's from Chinese though. Alright, so this is so we play the move e3 now, defending the pawn, so we don't give back the gambited pawn, but we also don't fully accept the gambit by taking on a6. So this is called the Benko Gambit half accepted variation. And I like it because you get your extra pawn, but you also get to take back and develop your pieces. So you don't end up with this really awkward pawn takes, bishop takes. I think it goes knight c3 and then e4, and then after the bishop trades, the king takes. You end up like fianchettoing your king to get him out, and it can be very awkward. So he takes right away. Bishop takes. There's this queen check, but then we have knight to c3. And then he has this knight move, but then we have knight to e2, and we hold everything together. So we take. It's going to get really sharp, though, especially if he plays the move queen to a5 check. Knight c3. He doesn't have knight takes here because we have queen takes, or queen guards d5, which is really nice. So queen a5 check, knight c3 guarding the bishop. Knight goes to e4, double attacking the knight on c3, so knight to e2. The only way to save the bishop, and then he kind of runs out of steam and we can castle from there. Goes bishop there, that's interesting. So the move is either knight here. Yeah, I think knight c3 is the move. We develop, and if he takes, we can take with the knight and then play moves like a4. We could even play a4 right away. No, a4 loses a piece. So then knight c3, basically only move. All right, I need to turn off the chat because us discussing Chinese and Japanese, because I speak and read Chinese, is not helpful for this game. So he takes. Let's take. I guess he's gonna play queen a5, but then we just drop back. Only move. I don't think trading pieces here is so good for black. Because white actually ends up kind of struggling to develop right away. I think knight to e2 makes a lot of sense, and then castles. Because we can't go to f3, because then he has this move. I guess then we play this. We can't play this right away. Yeah, we could, because that's defended. Bishop here. I think he wants to get a knight here. I do like this, and then castles. And then e4. Where's this knight going? Knight f3. Here. Here. Doesn't look super great for him. F3 I think is best because we probably want to get the knight to c4. Well, let's go knight to f3. I think knight to e2 is knight's misplaced there. He still needs to play g6, bishop g7, so we have time. The pressure has subsided for the moment. The queen on a5. I don't actually think the queen wants to be there. I think the queen's stronger on like b6. He goes there, but no, don't we just have this? Takes, bishop takes. That looks really good for us. Can we castle? Knight takes. No, let's go bishop to d2. I guess he's gonna take with the knight, but then we take with the knight and we get here. Once we're there, I think we're good. If he takes the knight, that's not going to be any good at all, because then we get the long diagonal. That doesn't make any sense. He has to take. No, he doesn't take, but now I think he just loses a piece. All right. Okay, so just knight takes. I think he missed that his queen no longer pins the knight. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to resign, so I basically told him good game before he resigned. All right, let's go to the analysis board, because the Benko Gambit is very theoretically intensive. So yeah, b5, pawn takes, a6, e3. This is the half accepted variation, and the computer really likes this line. I like this line. I think it's pretty easy to play. Pawn takes, bishop takes. He goes there. It wants us to trade bishops and then play knight to c3. But I played knight to c3 anyway. Bishop takes, knight takes. He moves there. Drop the bishop, the knight back. I like it though. I didn't want any of his pieces to develop for free. Knight e2, knight f3. It's about the same. About the same. Okay, we went knight to f3. What's the difference? 1.4 to 1. 0.9. I guess the idea with here is that it kind of stops this. Then we can just castle. Versus after what we played, he jumps in, and now we have to play bishop here. He misses it, and now we just take the knight. Okay. Interesting. It's still +1 though. Knight takes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Then the knight gets to c4. Wow, wants knight to c4 right away. Queen goes here. Queen here. Interesting. Bishop goes here. Now castles. Wants this. Here. Castles. Now there's no more pins. Yeah, it looks pretty good for white. All right. I'll sign off here and load it to YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Take care. Bye.